Hello, this is Rosa Miranda again doing another video. This is a very special video. This is regarding a book that I just finished, and it's called Whispers of Clarity by Rosie Nora Miranda. And this is such a great book. I want everyone to have this book. It's on Amazon.com and Barnes & Noble and a few other platforms. But the reason why I'm emphasizing this is I've done so many videos, and my book is really about my videos. And I also have the card where all my videos are listed, and this is where you can find me, Rosie Miranda. And I have quite a few titles here. You can tune into that. And that's what my book was made from, all these videos that I have produced for the past several years. I have been tapping into the neurologists, the people that have worked, the doctors that have worked with the brain and how it works, and how we can actually find a different way to live a life here on this earth, a much better life without the worries of the world and all the negativity that's surrounding us all the time, jealousy, fear, insecurities. All those things can actually, we can do away with that. But there's a brain exercise, and they say that, and I put it through the test over and over again, and it works for me every single day. It's about taking 5 minutes of your time in the morning to breathe deep, and 5 minutes in the evening as you're dozing off. When you're dozing off to sleep, it is the most important part of your time. While the conscious mind is in deep sleep, the subconscious mind, they say, it never sleeps. It just goes on. And the neat thing that they have found out about this is that conscious and the subconscious mind are in constant communication. So as you're dozing off to sleep, your conscious mind is actually instructing the subconscious mind about the things that are going to happen. For instance, the next day, you say, okay, I have this, and this to do. And you talk to the subconscious mind, you see it in a picture, a vision in your mind. And as you're dozing off to sleep, your subconscious mind goes to work for you. Now they say that we are 95% of who we are is subconscious mind. So if we use just a little bit of the subconscious mind, it would work miracles for us every single day. We just have to believe in it. We have to know that it does work. The people that have studied the brain and how it works for several years have put it through the test over and over and over again. And like I said in many videos, they have done a lot of tests. They've done several thousand brain scans. They put this activity through a test, and it works. It works beautifully. So I'm just saying that we can do it as a group, as a whole. I want my book to go everywhere. I want the whole world to get a hold of my book. I'm going to, at some point, get this book out there so every country can have it, can have this book. It's simple instructions. It's 38 pages, but the instructions and what it does to your life forevermore is going to be so different. You can never be the same person again. You will become more sure of yourself, your reason, your purpose for being here. We will not be lost souls like many of us are, very lost souls. And we just have to know how to tap into our resources. The deeper you breathe in, deep, hold it, let it go. Breathe in again. Hold it. Let it go. Relax, relax, relax. You breathe about 5 or 6 times very deep until you feel totally relaxed. And you remember to stay at present time. No 2 seconds repeat themselves. I said that in my video over and over again. It's important for us to stay at present time. And it's important for us to remember not to bring the things from the past, the things that happened yesterday, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. Don't bring it here. Just stay in the present, because that is where we are. The mind and the body need to be together, and don't let your thoughts wander off. The reason why we have so many illnesses and diseases is because we are trapped with so much negativity, and it's inside our bodies, and it attacks our bodies. And at one point, it starts attacking, and because we don't know what to do with it. The thoughts that come to us sometimes automatically without even being aware of it. So once we become aware of our thoughts, we can actually start breathing what I call God's pure energy. We start from the very top of our head, and we can see that energy coming through from God, and it's circulating our bodies every single moment, every single breath that we have, because now we're aware of it. Whenever anything that's negativity, whether it's your own thoughts or just thoughts that are floating, come to you, immediately become aware of it and release it right away, because that is what's going to keep us healthy, mind, body, and soul. We're trying to connect all three. And this is my true purpose for writing this book. I want all of us to be in the same page. That's enough wars. That's enough hate. That's enough judgment. That's enough. Stop. We can change it through our thinking, through thinking good thoughts, to being aware of the bad thoughts that are trying to come through. We can immediately delete it and reverse it with the opposite thoughts. So we can do it. My dedication is to all human beings, because it's time that we become one. God created all of us the same. If you notice everything that's out there, that's nature, birds, sky, moon, people, birds, fish in the ocean, water, everything, flowers, everything was created at the very beginning, and it still exists to this very day. So what that means is that God's energy has never left us. We just need to know how to tap into it through your deep breathing, through staying at present time, through not bring things what happened yesterday, and to figure out what tomorrow is going to look like. What are your activities that you're going to do tomorrow? What are you going to do in the morning? What are you going to do in the evening and into all day long? So once we start there and we practice that a few times, and we become sure of this activity, that we can actually extend it to, what do you want a year from now? 10, 20, for the rest of your life. We can actually see it in motion. We have our imagination, and we have a vision. We need to get that back. We lost most of it. People just use very little of their vision and imagination. If we start using that, that means that we're in tune with God's purpose, our purpose for being here. So when we start doing that, then we become a totally different person, more loving, more aware of how we're interconnected with everything else. We're all using God's energy, but in a different level. Animals, people, trees, everything comes from the same source. It's all God made. And we need to get back to that. If you turn on the TV, you can see where our thoughts have brought us as a whole. Thinking negatively all the time has brought us to where we're at right now. A lot of wars, a lot of hate, a lot of discrimination. We all belong to our Maker. He's the one that made us all, and He still exists to this very moment. So again, please do yourself a big favor. Get this book. You can find it at Amazon.com. Barnes & Noble. There's a couple other platforms. I think it's Facebook and something. I don't know, some other one. So anyway, do yourself a big favor. Do the world a big favor. Let's connect again. Remember, we are God's children, and will always will be. But it all depends on how we want to use this energy. Do we want to use God's energy? Or do we want to use the energy that the world has been using for the past thousands of years? The wars, the hate, all that. We can delete that with our thinking. Remember to breathe deep for 5 seconds. Stay at present time. Have a vision of what you want to do tomorrow. Don't bring things from the past. And remember that love is everywhere. We just need to know how to tap into it. So this is my book, and this is Rosie Nora Miranda, and this is my videos. I have quite a few videos out there, so if you can enlarge this card on your phone, you can see all the titles. I have about 30 videos out there. I hope and truly hope with all my heart that this book goes everywhere. I'm intending to get this book for the world to look at and to absorb it and to know that we all are one and the same. The only thing that's keeping us separate is our bodies. That's all. But we're using the same. We're internalizing the same energy through our breathing. But it could be the good energy, the bad energies, the bad thoughts that we carry around. We don't want that anymore. We want what God wants for us: love, peace, joy, and harmony. Let's go back to that. Let's go back to really loving one another, really caring about one another. That is the reason why I'm writing this book. I hope the whole world takes it seriously, because this is about you. This is about changing the way you think about yourself, about others. And let's change. We can do it. As a group, we can do it. Yeah, keep your vibrational frequency high. And just by thinking, having good thoughts all the time, and by being aware of thoughts that are trying to come through again, let's not do that. Right now, your whole body, mind, and soul are so clear that you can maintain that through remembering 5 minutes in the morning, especially at night as you're dozing off to sleep, because we are 95% of who we are is subconscious mind. So let's work together on this, okay? I love you guys. Take care. Bye.